Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a short video on hair transplantation and suicide or suicidal thoughts. If you have not purchased a copy of my book, I list several statements that I have gathered over the years, and I've placed them in the comment section on patients that have had thoughts of suicide or considered suicide. On my website, I list several more, and over the years, I've heard hundreds of them. And there's a reason for this. In fact, I'm doing this video at this time for that very reason. Many of us are experiencing a unique situation where we're locked in our homes, and over time, it can kind of make a person start to feel a sense of anxiety. And this is something many hair transplantation patients experience. What happens is they have this fear that is created from having this procedure that ends up looking odd, and they end up locking themselves in their homes. They're afraid to leave. They're afraid to put themselves in situations where they need to interact with other people because of this procedure. And even though they can wear a hat, it still does limit them. And the problem comes in is it happens over time. It starts to wear them down, and these thoughts start to present themselves. Have any patients committed suicide? That I know of, at least one has attempted. The reason I know is because this particular patient went to one of the same doctors I went to during my repair process, and what he ended up doing was he took a .357 Magnum, he pointed it at his chest, and he pulled the trigger. But luckily for him, he survived, and he went on to sue that doctor, winning a fairly hefty award, and it was only after that lawsuit was lost by the doctor that the doctor decided that he would no longer offer that particular procedure that this patient had with that doctor. So, but even after that award, the patient was never the same. This is what happens. It takes a toll on one's mental health, and it's no different than all these comments that I have listed in my book of these patients. They're never going to be the same, and this is one of the biggest risks with the hair transplant procedure, is that oftentimes it does not come out well. Over the long term, the numbers do not add up, and the risk is putting yourself in a position where you feel you're living half a life. And for some people that have a hard time coping, that thought of suicide presents itself. So it can be very, very dangerous. And so I'd like you to think long and hard about this, and think about, if you are locked down now, wherever you're located in the world, after a while, you start to feel that anxiety of not being able to interact with friends and family members. Something really to think long and hard about, because this could happen to you if you decide to sign up for a hair transplant procedure. So stay aware, keep watching my channel, subscribe if you can, and I'll see you on the next video.